Alright, good morning everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning so far. For myself, it's been an unbelievable morning for me. Making over $10,000 this morning on YUMA. And if I sound a little under the weather, guys, because I is. I had a cold, few days, and it's getting a little bit worse here. So if I sound a little under the weather, it's because I'm a little sick here. But I'm fighting through it. Definitely a little bit challenging to get up in the morning when you're sick, but gotta do it. You gotta do it. No excuses unless you're in your bed dying. With a flu. Shout out to Come to Life for still trading through that. Respect it. But it was challenging getting up this morning, guys. I kind of felt like staying in. Wasn't feeling that great. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, and I just fought through it. I knew this morning we had potential on some of these oil low floats, as you guys know, or for you guys who don't know, maybe don't know. Yesterday, the U.S. airstrike. Trump ordered a strike. Killing the top Iranian general in Iraq. So, I think the price of oil surged by like 4% or something like that. So, some really big stuff happening around the world. So this morning we saw some of these low float oil names. This happened last time when we had that drone strike too. YUMA ran as well. So YUMA is a low float oil stock. So whenever we have some type of big thing going on in a sector, whether it's shipping, China, usually we see sympathies in the lowest float stock. So me knowing that, this morning I got up 7 a.m. Got at my desk and was buying YUMA right around here. I was buying 702. Let me show you guys my charts here. Just want to show you guys my charts here. So, you guys can see here, I was buying in, pretty much like the third candle here on YUMA, anticipating this move on up. And selling some here 450s, 530s, 560s, and the rest there. So really nice trade for myself here on YUMA. And I'll show you guys my P&L. And the P&L really does, I don't really like showing P&Ls that much, but people like to see it. For me, the trade itself matters a lot more than the P&L. But here you guys want to see, $10,000 winner here on YUMA. So solid morning for me. I gave you guys a heads up last night on YUMA. If you guys go back and scroll, last night I was posting it. This morning I was posted it, and I even alerted it on social media, giving you guys a heads up that we could be seeing some action early in the morning on some of these oil names, and we did. We got a really nice opportunity. Good job for those who woke up early and was here. So with that being said, I'm gonna get into this watch list. Alright, happy I'll look at it, but I don't really look at DMs during the live stream. I do get a lot of DMs, so, I really, like to focus, on the streams. Yeah, happy, I'm about to go into the watch list right now. It's on watch is going to be SES, YUMA, CEI, GBR, MXC. So, SES and all the oil names are on watch. Yeah, exactly, Sterling Chair. People are gonna say, no matter what, they'll say it's photoshopped, fake. They'll want a broker statement, all this bull BS. I have nothing to prove here, guys. I really have nothing to prove. So, all right. With that being said, let's hop into this watch list here. Let's go over YUMA here. So, what we like to do is get into statistics. So here on YUMA, Yahoo has the float around 800K. So sub 1 million in float, same float as pretty much the same float yesterday we had on SES. So we have a super micro float here on YUMA. You guys can see we're already doing 1.2 million in volume, so we already rotated the float, guys. We saw yesterday on SCS, what happens when we get, float rotation going here. A lot of times we see, them have continued follow through momentum, stock to have float rotation. Not all the time, but the likelihood, the odds are in our favor now of a potential bigger type squeeze move here when we start, rotating the float over and over again. So we're doing good overall volume. We're doing good overall baseline volume. You guys can see here we're holding trend here, still in this uptrend move. Each time I was calling out, we had a soaker here, 480s, 490s. Got a nice move up here to 570s. Wanted 6, but I was like, Nick, you're being greedy here, Nick. You're being greedy here. Just exit the trade, man. You're in from 380. It's at excuse me, 560. So got out around there. But still holding this uptrend here on YUMA. So let's map out our lines here. So I'm gonna map out 470 here. But 480, 490 is where we have some support here. Below that, have this 440 line, and then I would say backside will be below $4. But like I say, backside could adjust into the day. But these are my current support lines at the moment here on YUMA. Now resistance, we're gonna have 570, and we're gonna have $6. Let's look at the daily here. We did go on some recent spikes, so there definitely could be some bag holder resistance. But like you guys said yesterday on SES, or some of you guys said, "Oh, Nick, SES has too many bag holders; it can't run." But guys, look what it did yesterday. At end of day, I think it squeezed hard on on SES. So if we're rotating the float over and over and over again, it doesn't matter. We'll eat through that overhead supply, and we saw that on SES yesterday. So could be seeing the same thing here on YUMA. So you guys can see the 650 line, we topped around 650 here, topped around 650 here. So I'm going to have 650 as a tough resistance line on YUMA. So we double top there. And then I believe this is the day where we had that other run. Could be wrong, but I think this may have been the day here. Or maybe it was this day, I don't know. But anyways, 860. So I'm going to keep that 860 line if we could ever get there. I'm going to keep that line in place there. Alright, so this is my support and resistance line here on YUMA. If we continue to do good volume, I could definitely look for a possible relong on it. I want to see this volume and momentum continue into the open. Possibly we get a similar type setup to SES yesterday. Where, we kind of get this, wash out, it's trapped to get the squeeze on up. That would be the ideal scenario here on YUMA, the wash trap and squeeze pattern. Or look, we could set up for a possible ABCD type pattern, but definitely liking a possible long continuation here on YUMA. But just remember, guys, that this is a sympathy play, and sympathy plays do end up dying harder. Why? Because most of the time they're more long crowded than short crowded. You have a lot more longs, who are buying this because of the world news. So sometimes you do see these plays die harder. So just keep that in mind. Hang into the open. If we start trading crappy volume, the price action is looking pretty weakish. Could just avoid it. I'm not gonna be looking for a short on this one. It's a micro float. I'm not even reserving borrows on it, so if it dies, it dies. We'll see how it looks heading into the open here on YUMA. Let you guys know my thoughts, heading into the open. All right, so let's move on. CEI, really not much for me to say about CEI, guys. You guys know my opinions on CEI. It's a toxic ticker on the toxic ticker list. It likes to trap a little bit, but in the end, CEI does CEI things and it gives back its gains. So a lot of times, you could see the chart here. It's just kind of funny, guys. I mean, you can't even see that. Like, what am I looking at here? It's just going back down to 0 here on CEI. So each time it gaps, it's most of the time it does trap a little bit. So you may get that that initial squeeze where early shorts get too aggressive, they get squeezed out, and then usually in the end it'll get back its gains. So CEI toxic ticker, Probably not going to be touching this one, but just want to throw it on watch. It is an oil name. It is still a low float, so it's worth an eye, but probably not going to be trading for myself. GBR. GBR's, if let's say YUMA guys really starts going and we start, making a parabolic move, we start going 6+. GBR is kind of the little brother to YUMA. This one loves to run together with YUMA, so it's kind of like BIMI to SES. So if we see YUMA, really start going, GBR could be worth a look for the ride a quick little sympathy move. But once again, remember guys, it's a sympathy play. Mostly longs chasing it, long crowded, so you want to take profits quickly on it. Don't get greedy. Don't let's say you guys get in like GBR like 220 hypothetically, and it's like 270, 280. Volume's a little light on it. Probably best to take profits on it. Don't get too greedy on the sympathy names. All right, so what do we got? One more stock left. SES. So SES gap down here, 12%. Definitely looked to me like whoever was running this up, kind of exited here end of day. To me, that's what it looked like here. You can see we are gap down here. So SES, day 2 type move here. I'm not sure I'm liking this one for a day too long. Got to see obviously into the open. Got to see how we go into the open here, but got to see if YUMA starts really getting the crowd towards it, a lot more eyes on it. I could see SES continuing to fade today. I could see it continuing to fade today on SES. But let's say YUMA dies and kind of get that slow period, and we could see buyers step back into SES, or a possible day 2 move. But really got to see this one heading into the open. If the chart sets on up here, volumes here, for that day 2 move. But I could see this one continuing to fade out here on SES. So it will be a reactive trade here in SES. Probably won't be looking for a short on it. But I mean, if you guys are liking the possible short, I would say watch for a parabolic into like 1050 area. Watch for a parabolic into like that 1050 area, for some more stuff move for some more backside on SES. That would kind of be my game plan. If I was looking for a short, pop into 1050 area, short, one more backside. The long thesis would be wash out into 9, higher lows for a move back on up. So those will be like the 2 game plans. If you like it for a long, or you like it for a short. I could see it go. I could see. If I had to pick, one way, I could see it continuing to fade on SES. But if the chart sets up right, volume comes back in, you could get that day 2 move here on SES. But one, I probably won't be too aggressive. I won't be too aggressive on SES. So that's gonna be it for the pre-market analysis and game plan here. And like I said, a little under the weather here, guys. So if I sound like crap, it's because I'm not feeling that well here. Oh yeah, thank you, Chilled Monkey. I agree. You guys could look at some gold plays. JNUG. JNUG is a popular one. Traders like to play this one. It's a gold ETF. So you guys can look over to JNUG. I'm sure Alex and Jimmy and them are all over these ones. All right, so that's gonna be it here, guys. Heading into the open, SES, YUMA gonna be our top 2 watches out of the gates here. Alright, so let's see. You guys have any questions for intraday? How do you find trends? Is it very difficult to find? For me, not really. I mean, maybe because I've been doing this for a while, so it's really not hard for me to find, trends. Trade ideas makes our lives a lot easier here. Scanning the top gainers and losers, scanning all these momentum plays. So just a matter of reading the charts here for finding intraday trends. Alright, let's see. CEI Endless Money Pit. Yeah, I don't think I have the. I don't think I have the flu. I'd be much worse. I just think it's just a seasonal cold. It's kind of getting a little worse, but I'm fine, guys. You know, I could still be here trading. You know, it's not like I have like a high fever or anything like that. Obviously, if I had like a bad fever, I'd probably be taking a day off, but I'm fine here, guys. All right, let's see. SES continuing to fade on down here. 950s. We'll see how we look around that $9 line on SES. Yeah, me too, Sterling Trader. Me too, man. I have the same thing. You know, SES, CEI, excuse me, always gives back its gains. It's one of the biggest turds in the entire market. CEI. It's definitely up there. What do you do on the weekends? You know, a lot of my friends are at college, so you know, when they come back, I like to get together with them. You know, now they're on winter break, so spend some time with my friends. Spend some time with my brother. Watch movies. Watch sports. When the weather's nice, I like to play basketball. There's things like that. I like to fish too when the weather's nice. I like to go out fishing. Alright guys, so we got about 3 minutes till the market opens on up here. Let's get the scanners up and let's get ready for this day. So top watch out of the gate is going to be over on YUMA. YUMA is going to be our main watch here. Also going to keep SES on the bottom level too. Yeah, Russell, we'll definitely go. We'll definitely go this year. 100%. Yeah, not too much out right now. I think only Blackfish is in season right now. We'll wait to, you know, better season. Alright guys, 1 minute till we open on up here. Let's all have a good trading day. No FOMO. Wait for your lines. Wait for your setups. Only take high quality setups. If you don't see anything worth taking, no reason to trade. You know, disciplined trader will always win in the end. So let's see what we got in store for us today. I think like the whole trading community knows by now CEI is like a piece of crap. I think even the rookie traders now. I'm not calling you a rookie trader, Mo. I don't know what your trading experience is, but I think even like the average trader now knows that like CEI is just a piece of crap. Alright guys, we are open here. Let's see, YUMA. Let's see what type of volume we're going to be doing out of the gates here. A pretty weak tape here, guys, so far. Pretty weak out of the gate so far. But obviously that can change here. See right back at 5 here. Sorry guys, my dog's a little out of control right now. Let's see. Alright, so keeping an eye. Let's see what is SCS doing. Nice. Anyone take short on SCS or into the $10 pop? I would have liked seen 1050, but I could have seen you guys map out that $10 line. Alright, so YUMA, let me put a 2-minute time frame up here. So guys, we had 470, so the lines we mapped up in pre-market. We had 470, 440, and 4. So these are the lines here on YUMA. Remember guys, this is only an 800k float too on YUMA. It doesn't really take much to get it going here. It does not take much to get it going here. Obviously, we need that volume and price action confirmation. We know those are our two biggest indicators. And so far, on the price action side of things, guys, I know we're only a few minutes in here, but a little bit weaker here, the tape. A little bit weaker here, the tape. But obviously, that's a lot of time that's what they want you to think it. You know, that's a lot of times they want you to think that way. Make it look weak and then run it after, you know, they trap. So keep that in mind. We have the $4 backside. Charity shows 1.3 million. Yeah, you know, I like to go off Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance has it around 800k. 800k per Yahoo Finance. So what would we see for the squeeze, guys? We need a $5 reclaim. We need it to base above $5. Hold that $5 line for, you know, a squeeze back for a possible retest of the pre-market highs right around 570. There we go. I think YUMA will break 450. Who knows, man? We gotta see here. We gotta see here. So far, price action a little bit weak at the moment. But still holding on up. Still holding on up here. YUMA. We have that 440 line. So just being patient right now. Only 4 minutes in. Only 4 minutes into the market open. SES coming back on up here on light volume. See if that one can make a red to green move. Or we can get this stuff moving to this ramp here. We'll see there on SES. Oh, my bad, guys. I forgot they're up another level, too. So, guys, watch it on the dips here. Let's see if we soak on these dips here. Let's see if we get, you know, bidder stepping in here right around 450s. This is BIMI. I know a lot of traders like this one. You know, Happy Trader, his favorite stock in the market. Moving on up here. Alright, so right down to our 440 line. Thought I had 440 mapped there. So right at our 440 line here. Below that we have $4. That's our backside line. So below $4. Done here on Yuma. And you can see, guys, just eating through that 440 mark right there. Like I said, since the market opened, the price action to me just wasn't there. It just still isn't there at the moment. Just not seeing it, guys. You know, I've seen a lot of tapes before, and I'm getting a little weak so far here on Yuma. And like I said, a lot of times they want you to make it look weak, and that's why sometimes the tape can be deceiving a little bit. Sometimes the tape can be deceiving a little bit, because they want to make it look weak, and then they'll squeeze it on up to just trap more shorts. But alright, let's see. Does SES have SSR on? Yep, it's down more than 10%. So what we'd want to see for a possible Yuma trade would be, you know, kind of a higher low setup right here. So we want to see, you know, a higher low being formed here on Yuma for a possible, you know, wash trap and squeeze type setup here. The thing, Yuma's kind of like SES yesterday too. Like, you know, it's such a micro float that, you know, it may not even give you that opportunity to get in. So just keeping a close eye on Yuma here. I like that candle right there too. Seems like they saved this. So guys, watching Yuma pretty closely here. Volume starting to come in a little bit. So just want to give it a close watch here. You guys can see the change in the price action now. You guys see that? The change in the velocity of the tape here. Made it look really weak at open. Now it's starting to ramp up a little bit. So I want to see if we can base here 470s. Maybe another one of those quick longs. Let you guys know if I do get in here, just keeping an eye on it. You guys see we're starting to form our first little higher low here at 450. First little higher low here at 450. Let's see what's SES doing. Yeah, SES not much. Nice little short off open. Alright, so high watch on Yuma right here, guys. High watch on Yuma. Alright, I did pick up a little bit on YUMA. So you guys know $5 is that trigger mark there on YUMA. $5 is that trigger mark. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't take the dog this morning because, like I said, not feeling that well. So he gets a little amped up when he doesn't go. So hopefully calms down a little bit. Get him a bone. Let's see, CPST. Alright, so YUMA here, just consolidating at the moment. You know, $5 is that trigger mark. $5 will be that trigger mark here on YUMA. So trying to hold up here, trying to fight. SCS slowly curling up here. Slowly curling up here on light volume. $10 would be that trigger mark. We need to see $10 hold in base for a move back on up on SCS. So keeping SCS here. Keep SCS on watch. Let's see if we can get back over 10. There we go. There's a 10 touch. Let's see if 10 get base now. If 10 get base here on SCS, we could be seeing a bigger move. So a little trouble there at 10. A little trouble here at 10. SES. Sockbug, SES 930 to 10. Nice, dude. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, good job playing that that $9 line there, SES. We went over that $9 line in the pre-market. Alright, let's see if we're going to get this curl here on YUMA. See if we get this curl here on YUMA. Like I said, guys, still holding a position here on YUMA. Did get a little bit on, did get some size in on that push. Nothing crazy, but just holding a position here on YUMA still. Looking for a $5 break. We'll see if we're gonna get it here, guys. See if we get this breakout coming on up. Alright, here we go, 480s. Let's see if we're gonna start to break out here on YUMA. So first target will probably be, if we get there, right around the highs there on YUMA. Here we go, guys. YUMA. Starting the push here. Starting the push. So right here at 5, let's see if we're going to get this breakout. And here we go, guys. Here we go. So I did sell a little bit here at $5. Did sell a little bit here at $5. I think I may have got a little slippage because it got pretty crazy right there at level 2. Did sell some here at $5, just a safety sell on some of it. And I'll be holding the rest to see if you get a breakout here over the highs. Crazy action right here on the tape, guys. Crazy action here on the tape. Very volatile. So just be careful here, guys. Make sure you guys are taking along the way if you guys are trading here. And we kind of seen this yesterday, like the same type of action yesterday on. Alright, I'm getting out of the rest here, guys. So getting out of the rest there. It was a small winner on this trade here. Really small winner. So really small winner on this trade right here. Didn't want to risk, a break of 450 in a downside type move. So small trade right there. I don't even think I made much. I think I made like $100, $150. This is the same type of action we've been seeing, guys. We got to study this stuff up. So lately we've been seeing the same type of action, right? So SES. It's how they work out short sellers. It's how they work out short sellers, right? So we got this washout here. Got this retest of our line, our $10 line. Same thing on YUMA, a retest of our $5 line. Hard rejection. Came back down. Kind of retested here, just consolidated, but never broke the backside line, right? The backside line you had was $8. Remember that? We never broke $8. You know, had this $8 line mapped up. What's our backside line on YUMA? $4. So if you're still holding over $4, you still have a chance to trap here on YUMA. So you can see SES all day long had another retest here, rejection, still consolidating, accumulating, still holding, and then end of day squeeze. And then we saw the same exact thing. I don't even know if I could go back. I don't know if I could go back further enough here, but SVRA had the same exact action. Right? So we got this washout, retested our line here, stuffed, big stuff move here. We wanted this retest of 4, we got it a little bit, stuffed. Consolidated, never broke our backside line, and then end of day squeeze. So you gotta study this stuff, guys. This is what I look for, studying market trends. Market's always changing, it's always adapting, and you know, we gotta adapt with it, right? So this is stuff that we gotta study and be ready for. So we're seeing a lot of times they like to stuff now into our lines here. So there's something we gotta be we gotta account for. We gotta account, you know, the stuff move. We're seeing a lot here into this like this morning ramp here. And so what's something we could do? You know, we could sell into the pops here. We could look to buy the washout into our lines. So just kind of buying near our lines. Or waiting to see if we get that end of day move. Waiting to see if we get that end of day, midday move. You know, when we get that big time squeeze. So if YUMA, I don't know if I'll be here later, but if I am and I see it still holding up here, and it's end of day, we've rotated the float a few times, I'm going to be looking for a long later today. I'll be looking for a long later today if we're still holding above 4, kind of consolidating, and you know we're slowly grinding on up, end of day, I'll look for it. Yep, you know, PT did the same thing. Good job, crypto. I like seeing you guys are studying this type of action. It's important. And that's why it's important, guys. This is why we map out this backside line, right? Because, you know, if it's still holding above this, if we're still holding above the backside line, it still has a chance to make a move, right? So it's important, you know. And then if you go back and study PT, SVRA, SES, if you go study these recent runners, none of them have cracked that backside line that I had drawn in. So it still had that opportunity to, you know, to make that move. So, and what I mean by cracking, not just a quick crack below, because sometimes we see that, you know, go like 390s, 380s, boom, right back above. Well, a crack would be, you know, it breaks down, retest fails, boom, it's confirmed backside. But if we get a little breakdown and a quick pop back on up, it's still in play. LLEX long. I think that was another oil name, right? Alright. Long an LLEX off the oil name, yeah. We've been seeing a lot of these under $1 names. You know, lately, you know, be really hot. Look at this, IMPX. 100 million shares traded, insane. So yeah, you've been seeing a lot of the under $1 names get some momentum towards them. You're always nearly dead on your backside line. Yeah. Uh, I mean, to be honest, Sterling Trader. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe like just because I've been doing it for a while. I mean, I'm just looking at the chart here. I mean, there's nothing. I don't have any secret intel or anything. I'm just looking at the chart here. Just looking, what area will every long be underwater, right? That's what I look at. When, what area would every long be underwater? And you can see here, $4. Below this, every long will be bagged. Every long will be bagged. So IMPX. A little different because, it's multi-day runner. But if I was making a backside line, I would say below 40 cents, every long will be bagged and I'll be backside. CEI, $2. LPTX, you could say like 140 or 130. So yeah, I mean it works best with plays. It works best that plays that are up like 50% or more. It doesn't really work too well for plays that are only up a small percentage like CEI. Not really up enough. I would say like 50% plus would be kind of the ideal number. So Yuma still in play here, guys. I am at my position here, but still in play here, Yuma. But what I'm thinking is that based on what we've been seeing in this market the last 2 weeks or so, is that the way they're kind of trapping these things are changing a little bit. They're kind of stuffing this initial morning move, and we're seeing these plays happen later on in the day around 2-3 p.m. Good examples that we mentioned. Go study them. PT, SVRA, SES. Good to study up these recent runners that we've had. Alright, so starting to occur a little bit here again on Yuma. Let's see if we get this breakout coming here. And the thing is, if I were to play Yuma, I mean, I would have to be risking 58 cents here. Is it worth it? And I don't want to be trading just because I'm up $10,000 in the day. Doesn't mean I could get sloppy here. So you got to think, is it worth risking 50 cents here on a trade? Yeah, Corey, I agree, man. I definitely feel like there's definitely a buyer here on Yuma. Definitely feel like there's still a buyer here. What did the bars look like, guys? Can you help me out here? You know, what is the bar situation looking like? I'll check real quick on center point. I didn't even look at the bars. How about trade zero, guys? What's trade zero looking like? There are bars at center point, but they're really expensive, almost $1 per share. So really expensive bars here at center point. All right, so there's some on trade zero, and there's some on center point. All right, okay. So there's some inventory, but not a lot. Some inventory, but not a lot. So I guess they would have to trap pretty good here to really get a nice little squeeze here on Yuma. So that's all I'm thinking, guys. We could be seeing maybe later in the day if it's still holding up. Maybe later in the day. It's possible we could see now. It is possible, but I'm just going based on, what we've been seeing the last, 3-4 runners. You still need, like I said, still need a $5 break in base. That's the trigger here. That's the trigger here on Yuma. So we break above 5, start the base at 5. That's the trigger here on YUMA. Alright, so here's a dip here on YUMA. We'll see if we get some buying wicks, buying wicks on these dips. See if, someone's buying the dips here. Still have that $4 backside line. I would say trade zero if you have access to both. I would say trade zero, but legendary shorted Yuma 461. All right, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. If you guys are enjoying the video, you guys don't mind dropping a thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate that. That's all I ask. If you guys want to help support the channel, just drop a thumbs up and share the video. Share the video. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they do. We had this debate, a few weeks ago in chat. Like, some people say trade zero allows a minimum. Some people say they don't. So I think I may have to call myself and ask. I was under the assumption that they don't allow under PDT rule at trade zero. Yeah, this is what I thought. I thought trade zero was that if you're US, the minimum is 30,000 or 25,000 for US. For outside the US, you could open an account through Trade Zero with any account minimum, and there's no PDT rule. That was from my understanding with the Trade Zero situation. Oh, okay, so you do have a $500 account? Yeah, for non-USA, okay. So they allow people, but if you're under the 30K, 25K, you're under the PDT rule, alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to call up and clear that stuff up because I get that question a lot in here. I don't wanna give you guys false information here. Yeah, that's the best bet. I mean, if you guys are outside the U.S., I would say Trade Zero would be the best bet for an account. So, alright, so YUMA, still consolidating here, guys. This definitely feels like SCS from yesterday, guys. It really feels like SCS from yesterday. I wonder if we're gonna get this, this 1030 type move like we did on SCS yesterday. Feels very similar. I mean, look at this, guys. Guys, look at this. Doesn't this look really similar? So we'll see if we get this this type ramp move here, up here. We get the parabolic back. Then it did stuff there. Did stuff there again, and then it made that big move end of day, so. See here, guys. Let's see here. A lot of these algos, are the same. A lot of them are. Just they use them on different tickers. So what happened with our top gainers here? Yeah, that's fine. We're looking at anyway. We're looking at YUMA. Not like there's too much other stuff going on. All right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see here. We'll see if we get back towards that view up area. Kind of form a similar setup to SCS yesterday. So I'll be keeping that on watch too. Oh, there we go. We're back up here. We're back going up. Yeah, volume definitely. I can, but you know how these things work, Sterling. You know, the volume could easily come in at any moment. Especially, when it's a micro float and we've rotated our float. And you can see we still have a soaker here. There's still a buyer here. It's just a matter of whether they have enough to squeeze and then dump on in the end. If they don't, we'll get that rug pull. If they do, we'll see the move to the upside. So, like I said, the best options would be waiting for a $5 break in base. You're buying a little higher, but you have that more confirmation, more edge. Or you could wait for a pullback, risking that $4, that backside line. Thank you, Sterling. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys don't mind dropping that thumbs up, getting the likes up, can we get it to like 70 likes, 47? I'm sure we could get 20 more likes. We'd appreciate that. Oh, and also, guys, stay tuned. Velocity will be making a big announcement. We'll be making a big announcement in the upcoming week. So stay tuned. Sterling, if we get to 150, will be a record. Yeah, it would be a record if we get to 150. I think the most we ever had was like 120. I think that's the most ever likes we had here. There we go, guys. 64 likes. Appreciate it. Shout out to you guys in chat. Support it. We appreciate all the support. You guys don't have to drop it. Yeah, I'm not forcing anyone to drop a thumbs up. You don't have to if you want to, but just help support the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So more people who like the video, the more will come up on the recommended, and the more viewers we can get in here. Thank you for clearing it up, Brian Todd. I was actually gonna do that. I was actually gonna do that also. So, all right. So there we go. So you can open up 2,500 minimum with trade 0 for the U.S. But you're still under the PDT rule. Okay, thank you for that, Brian. Exactly, Sterling. Yep, exactly, man. Thank you guys for the Twitter followers. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Lenny, for the follow. And VooTZ7, thanks for the follow. Alright, so let's see what else we got going on here. YUMA, still consolidating here. I told you guys my thoughts and what I could see possibly happening here on YUMA. So we could see a possible spike coming up maybe in the next 15-20 minutes here on YUMA. We get this, slowly to creep on up here. Reclaim 470, start the base. You could see a possible spike coming up here on YUMA, something similar to SES yesterday. So far, the charts are kind of looking eerily similar, so could be seeing a possible move in the near future on YUMA here, or we could see a possible end of day move here on YUMA, or we could see a rug pull, guys. So I mean, we don't know for sure. You don't know for sure what's gonna happen here on YUMA. We could just speculate and just react as traders. So you have to wait for that confirmation, wait for that edge. Right now, I mean, buying in, going sideways, just a little bit of a 50-50, a little bit of a 50-50 here, buying sideways. It's not even a good area to risk. If you think it's gonna move on up, not the best risk reward here. I'd say maybe wait for a dip closer to 4, or wait to buy when we get that higher percentage type move trade here. If we get a little bit of ramp up here and we start the base at higher levels. So kind of my thoughts here on YUMA. We've rotated the float around 5 times here now, so yard and float rotation. So the odds are definitely in our favor. When we start rotating the float over and over again for a move on up. Alright, Sterling, we could check that out. PTAI. Let's see, have you seen Bloodsport with Jean Claudia Van Damme? No, I've never seen Bloodsport. Never heard of it. Is it good? Alright, so just keep a close eye here on YUMA. Keep a close eye on this one at the moment. I want to see if we get back above this 470 line. Thank you, Stock Block. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Oh, and I'll be posting that list this weekend, guys. I forgot about it yesterday. I'll be posting that list this weekend. Let me just set a reminder so I don't forget. Bloodsport, kind of like trading. Alright, piqued my interest a little bit more now. Alright, so yeah, I like movies, so I'll definitely write that down on my list, movie to watch list. let's see. All right, what time we got? 10:20. Seeing Uncut Gems tonight. Hearing great things about it. Clint, alright, yeah, dude, definitely. I'll definitely take a look at it. Definitely take a look at it. Sounds interesting if it's, similar to trading. I was thinking that, it's like, not any good movies out there on day trading, right? There's stock market movies, but I'm talking about, like, actual day trading movies. All right, BTAA unhalted here. Let's see what's going on here on BTAI. I've definitely traded this one before in the past. Oh, nice daily here. How'd we miss this one, guys? How'd we miss this daily chart here on BTAI? Really nice here. I remember this one. This one went on another multi-day run, if I remember correctly. Yeah, look at this. There's a history of going on some multi-day runs, so would have been a good one, guys. Surprised no one called this out. Or maybe someone did and I just didn't see. What's going on, Trade Ideas? Do you use TradeZero Pro for software? I don't. Anyone else here in chat does? Help Brian out here. I don't see any news today. I see news 4 days ago. BTAI announces initiation of pivotal phase 3 studies for patients with schizophrenia. I saw some news 4 days ago. Decided not to trade for now, keeping it cool. Yeah, if you don't see anything worth taking, you don't see any good setups, no reason to force anything. If there's no edge, there's no trade. Remember that. No edge is no trade. SES curling back. Yeah, SES curling back here. Let's take a look at SES real quick. So guys, if YUMA doesn't do anything here in the next 10 minutes or so, maybe like to head out a little early today. Like I said, still feeling a little bit under the weather here, so I don't want to stay on too late today. So hopefully we get some in YUMA in the next 10 minutes or so. If not, I'll probably look to head out. So maybe give it to like 10:35, 10:40. If it makes a move, I'll stay on a little bit later. Maybe look for another trade on it. If not, probably gonna head out and call it a week. And shout out to everyone in chat. 256 of you guys watching. Appreciate all the support, especially here on a Friday. And like I said, guys, stay tuned. Velocity will be making a big announcement the next few weeks here. So stay tuned for that. And gonna Gonna get that Weeble hooked up for you guys. Hopefully Monday. I spoke to them yesterday. They're just like approving the account, and you know, I'll be able to hook you guys up with a free stock. All you guys gotta do is sign up, and you get a free stock. Chuck, I really should, right, man? I really should, but you know, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't really mind. I don't really mind. You know, doing this every single day. Uh, not really a big vacation guy, but I wouldn't mind. You know, vacation, you know, here and there. I usually do like maybe 2 vacations a year, one or two maybe. So probably like in the summertime, you know, I won't be here for a week. And then maybe 1 week in the spring, I won't be here for a week. Other than that, I'm here every single day unless I'm dying. I tried, Chuck, but like, you know, people I go on vacation with, they don't want me trading, right? So, well, I took my last vacation. I brought all my stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna live stream. I was in the Hamptons. I was gonna live stream, and my friends and family like, Nick, cut it out with this trading bullshit. You're on vacation here. You can't be working. It doesn't even feel like work, you know. It doesn't even feel like work, you know. So I love doing it. So they didn't approve of it, so I couldn't trade, guys. So I don't know. Maybe next trip I gotta talk them into it or something. BTAI. Give me a second, guys. I need a drink here. Exactly, Legendary. Blessed to be able to do this full time. Yeah, I have no complaints getting up to work at all. Maybe today. Maybe today was the only day, but 99% of the days, uh, never gonna be complaining getting up for work. That's the thing. You gotta treat it like a business too. I feel like people take advantage of it. You know, it's so easy to sleep in, right, and take a day off because you're not gonna get fired. You don't have a boss. Who's gonna fire you for not showing up? You know, if I wanted to Monday, I could miss, and you know, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But you know, if you had a job, you know, commuting to the city or something like that, you worked for a firm and you didn't show up, you get fired, right? So it's easy to take advantage of what we do here. So you gotta treat it like a business, and you know, treating it like a business like that definitely help improve your trading. All right, guys, Yuma here. Yuma here, starting to pick up a little bit. Starting to pick up a little bit on the action here on Yuma. So keep an eye on that 470 mark. That's awesome, Chuck. Was on vacation in Florida, made about 2,500 in a phone for an hour and a half. Yeah, that's sick, man. Yeah. You guys, let's give Yuma a close watch here. Let's keep an eye on it here. Starting to curl up here on some volume. Yeah, definitely one of the hardest jobs ever to do. But I mean, if you can master it. Definitely probably one of the best jobs you could, you know, have. So this is what we were talking about, guys. It's 10:31 right now. So we were talking about seeing some action right around this time here. We saw this happen on SES. Guys, look what time SES started to go at. 10:30. What time is it now? 10:30. So let's see if we can get this curl here. Definitely keeping it on close watch. Hey, history repeats itself. Like I said, a lot of these algos are programmed very similar. We'll see here on YUMA. If we reclaim this 470 mark. Do have an 11K seller here at 470. See if we can get over 470 in base. Starting to eat through the seller, guys. Starting to eat through the seller here on YUMA. So let's see, 470s. Sorry, I'm so quiet, guys. I did give it another go on YUMA. I did give it another go. Just was really paying attention right there. So I'm just looking for see if we could get back over 5 here. So giving it one more last go here on YUMA. Want to see if we can get back over this $5 mark. Definitely my last trade of the day here, probably on YUMA. So I gotta get some rest after this. Yeah, Gavin, I'm not sure if you saw. Traded pre-market. I made $10,000 in pre-market this morning on YUMA. I got it in at 380s. So I had a big morning this morning on YUMA. So looking for one last go here. Let's see if we're gonna get it. $5 is gonna be a big resistance mark coming on up here on YUMA. Last two times we got up to this $5 mark, we got slammed. We got slammed twice. And come to life's like no breaks, no breaks. That's my trading partner right there, guys. Come to life. I don't know, come to. I think I'm done after this one. I can definitely see it happening again later in the day. If we get this move and slam back on down, I can definitely see it happen again later in the day. But I don't know, man. I'm pretty tired here. Pretty tired here. Like I said, guys, don't follow trades, guys. Do not follow anyone's trades. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Take your own setups. Like I said, I'm here to educate you guys, teach you guys, but I'm not here for you to follow the leader type trades here. So I don't want anyone DMing me and saying, "Oh, Nick, I lost on Yuma. What the hell, man?" I get those DMs from time to time again, guys, and I get it makes me upset. I don't want to see anyone lose money. So take your own trades, take your own setups. I'm not forcing anyone to trade. No one's forcing anyone to trade. You're the one who's pushing the button to buy and sell. Alright, so starting the base a little bit here at 470s. Obviously, we know $5 is that trigger mark for the squeeze, so we'll see if we're going to slowly work our way up here to $5. Alright, yeah, we'll see. Showing that view up. We'll see if we get that push. Yeah, we'll see, guys. I mean, this is what we went over before. What we could see if we get this 470 base. You could see a push over 5, and we're kind of getting it right here on YUMA. So all we really need here is just volume to come in, and we'll get this move on up. I would probably say targets would be 530s, 540s. We're gonna have some 550 and 570 resistance. Yeah, I'd probably say like 530s would be target on YUMA. 530 target. All right, let's see it, YUMA. Let's see. First 480s. It's trying here, guys. It's a battle here on the tape. Battle here on the tape. Back and forth here on YUMA. All right, here we go, guys. Here's 490s. Let's see. Hopefully we don't get this this stuff move here in the 5. In the last 2 times we got stuffed. We got slammed pretty hard here into 5. So if we break 5, you want to start the hold and base above 5. That'll make shorts very nervous, and that'll lead to that parabolic squeeze type move. And right after this trade, guys, I'm going to end the live stream after this trade, too. So, once I exit the trade here, going to end the stream. Hopefully, it's not past like 11 or anything like that. Hopefully, we get it in the next few minutes here on YUMA. What age are you? I'm 20. $20K seller here on the tape. Let's see. Let's see if he's real or not. All right, great job, Russell, dude. Have a great day. Have a good weekend, dude. I'll see you here first thing on Monday. 20K, don't believe it's real. Yeah, we'll see. And we'll see here on YUMA. Yeah, it is, Mo. It's pretty pretty stubborn right here. But don't want to get wicked out. I'm not just gonna sell just because it's a little sluggish right here. Gonna respect my stop loss. My stop loss is hit. I'll exit the trade. It's the cost of doing business, you know. Not just gonna sell here early because it's having some little trouble here. Gonna just stick to my thesis, my plan, and see it through the end, right? I mean, hey guys, that's just my plan, you know. Like, that's just my plan. If I'm not saying my way is the correct way to trade. Trade your own plans. All right, guys. So if we crack 450 here, I'm gonna stop out and call it a day. Looks like we may be stopping out here. So doing my finger on the trigger, about to stop out. Perfectly fine with that. Gonna end the day 2 for 3 in the day. Still will be up. What would that make me, like 9K in the day? So still gonna be a fantastic overall day for me. Definitely worth the risk here. Risking 25 cents here to make 50 cents plus, and I wouldn't consider this an A plus setup here, but still a good quality setup here on this 470 reclaim for push back over 5. Stuck to my game plan, stuck to my thesis. If I have a little cushion, I don't mind taking a C plus or a B setup. Obviously, there's a fine line you draw there when you have a little bit of a cushion. You see a setup. Obviously, you don't want to take a bad setup, but if it's a decent setup, and you have a decent cushion on the day, maybe worth the risk sometimes, right? So sometimes I will do that here from time to time again. If I think the risk reward is worth it. Not saying when you have a cushion on the day, go crazy and trade 50, 60 times a day. I don't think that's a smart decision, but if you see a decent quality trade with good risk reward, go for it. As long as it's one of your setups, right? If it's not one of your setups, then don't go for it. Yeah, great way to start the year, guys. A fantastic way to start the year. Starting the new year is up 10 grand. I mean, couldn't have asked for, honestly, a better start for myself, at least. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it 7 more minutes here. 7 more minutes, guys. Gonna end the stream at 11. You know, so 7 more minutes. We'll see if Yuma does anything here in the next few minutes. Hey, you guys, appreciate it. You too, Maria. Have a great weekend. Happy you guys enjoyed the stream. And for anyone who hasn't, guys, join our Discord chat. Links down below in the description. Alright, let's see. What are you going to get with 10K? I don't know, man. I'm not a big spender. I'm not a big spender. I think last time I made 20K, I told you guys, I bought my dog a bone. And I bought my family some dinner. So I honestly probably do the same thing. I like saving my money, investing it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Let's see. Not the best day for me. All right, Eric. Just make sure you're journaling your days, seeing what you did right, seeing what you did wrong, reviewing your trades, seeing if you made any mistakes, and correcting them for the next time come around. Like I said yesterday, guys, I'll say it again today. Make sure you guys are journaling and tracking your trades for 2020. It's so important. It sounds so stupid and simple, but it helps so much. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna help your consistency. It's gonna help your performance. You're gonna see mistakes. And sometimes, a newer trader may not be in the right state of mind. Your adrenaline's pumping, lots going through your head. You may not be in the clear state of mind while you're in the trade. And, you kind of see things after the trade like, oh, I see what I did wrong on this trade. I'm going to know this for next time and not make the same mistake next time, right? So there's certain things that, maybe after the trade that you'll recognize and see and correct for the next trade, right? You too, Ruben. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I'm probably going back to bed after this. All right, guys. 4 more minutes here. I'm gonna wrap it up. Whether unless I don't know, unless Yuma goes on up here, I'll watch it for an extra few minutes. But I gotta really get headed out of here. Appreciate it, guys. 95 likes. Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, yeah, dude. I love my dogs. The only time they bother me is really now. Yeah, it's the only time they get on my nerves a little bit is when I'm on the trading desk. But other than that, Love my dogs. And alright, guys, for Sterling Trader, guys, get me to 100 likes. Sterling Trader really wants to get put velocity on notice here. So get 2 more likes, not for me, but for Sterling Trader. There we go. There we go, Sterling Trader. We got it, man. For you and I, we got 100 likes. Thanks, guys. Finding it a mission, that's awesome. Alright, come on, Yuma. Come on, Yuma. Just make your move already. Ugh. Alright, guys. Yuma's just not. It's just going so sideways here. It's getting annoying. So I'm gonna end it up here. I'm gonna end the stream here. It's 11 o'clock. You guys know I at my targets have my stop loss hit on Yuma, so you guys know what I'm doing with it. So yeah. So I hope everyone you enjoyed the live stream this week. 2020 I started off with a bang so far. In the stock market. And there's going to be much more opportunity to come, guys. So maybe if you didn't have the greatest day yesterday or today, I think there's good signs ahead for this market, heading into 2020. So yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And I'll see everyone here first thing Monday morning. That's going to be it for me, guys. So I am out. Say it with me, guys. Peace. I'm out. Enjoy the weekend, guys.